Today we're going to look at some of the services that we offer at Plus EV Rugby. That is game coding, performance analysis, statistical analysis reporting, and our momentum model. We utilise NAC for our match coding, and we've built our own custom window which captures all the moments in game. This captures the moments from your team and your opposition to give you the ability to compare and contrast different styles. NAC allows for multi-angle footage of up to 2 different angles, which is great if you have a tight, a wide, or an end on. It allows coaches to see a different vantage point. The data we capture includes ruck speed, gain line success, and your team and opposition's attacking movement. Once the match is fully coded, it generates this dashboard that we've also built, capturing all the key moments in the match. Now the dashboard's interactive, meaning any of the data on the dashboard is linked to the relevant footage. So for example, in this match between Australia and Ireland, we've coded the match from Australia's perspective, and we'll take a look at all the lineouts they've stolen. Australia won 4 defensive lineouts, and when we click on the icon, it brings up the 4 occurrences. This allows coaches to really deep dive into the situation. If we take another look, let's have a look at Australia's 4-man lineouts, of which there was 3. So here coaches can assess the success of the lineout and also how it matches to their game model in terms of where on the field they're calling it. We can also take a look at the action areas. So by clicking here on A zone, it looks at all the starting possessions that originated in Australia's A zone. And these are tagged as their possession type. So we have an unstructured defence here from a kick retrieval from Ireland. We can take a look at the dropout receipt and some unstructured attack that was the result of a 1 aerial battle. So it's really useful for coaches to see how possession starts in different zones. In our coding window, we utilize field maps. We track restarts, all possession start points, kicking and penalties. So you can see here the restarts received, Australia's restart kickoffs, our kicking for territory, and our contestable kicking. So useful again to tie it to your game model. You can see Australia only kicked long from inside their 22 and kicked contestables from outside their 22. So from a coaching perspective, you could assess that relative to your game model. We've got here all our possession starts and all of Ireland's possession starts, including their set piece. And these can be isolated to your scrums, lineouts, and defensive scrums and lineouts. All the points on the field map are linked to the footage, and by clicking on it, it'll bring up the relevant footage. Next up, we have our statistics matrix. This gives you a representation of all the moments and how they relate to each other. Again, this is all tied to footage. So in this example here, we're looking at an error from one of our launch plays from lineouts. And this example is our lineout launches and where we've had positive gain line. Once the coding and the analysis is complete, we build a statistics report, which is a visual representation of all the data that's being captured. The radar graphs provide an excellent visual representation in order to compare the 2 teams. For example, in this graph here, you can see just how much more possession Ireland had and exactly how they used it. Here you can see the different kicking strategies, with Australia kicking far more, particularly with long kicks and kicks from within their own 22. Our momentum model is unique to Plus EV Rugby, something we've built. It's based on possession, territory, field progression, and score. It provides a really good representation of quite an abstract concept to better understand the impact of causation relative to players' performance, decision-making, fatigue, substitutions, injuries, discipline, and option taking. It gives coaches a different perspective on performance, and I think this match highlights it really well. You can see Australia led for almost 3/4 of this match. However, Ireland maintained so much more possession and field territory, so built momentum, which finally led to them taking the lead towards the end of the match. In terms of workflow, once the match has been coded, we can jump on a Zoom call with the coaches to go over all the match details and compile the footage the coaches want to present to the team. This can then be sent over or uploaded to the team's huddle or other video platform you use. If you're interested in any of our services, please feel free to get in touch. Happy to jump on a call with coaches to see how we can customize our analysis to best suit your team. Thanks for watching.